I was hoping to get a few more than 3 minutes there. I'm Colleen. I'm with Women of Tomorrow. We are thrilled to be here today. We're a 21-year mentoring program. You can see the tagline up top. I will say this. I've heard this said. We are not given a good or a bad life. We're given a life. It's up to us to make it good or bad. That's simply not true. There's embedded inequity. There are people who arrive on this earth with less. Poverty, neglect, and worse. We saw examples of that earlier in terms of the video. Let me tell you briefly about one of our former mentees. Abby came to us in 9th grade. She had a father who went to jail, a mother who became a crack addict, who then was murdered by her boyfriend, went to live with her grandmother. By the time she came to us, she was in foster care with 6 other kids. Her GPA was 1.0, and she was told by her foster parents, and I use that term very generously, that when you're 18, you're out of here. So she arrived to us, and she needs a helping hand, like all of the young women that we work with. Next slide, please. The other thing I've heard, and this is true, is you don't have to be brilliant, and you don't have to be perfect. All you have to do is care. That is, in fact, the case. However, one of the things that is important is that you're focused, that your curriculum matters. And one of the things that's very, very important for us, for the young women with whom we work, is that they're clear about their path after high school. A post-secondary action plan that is clear. It doesn't have to be the plan, but have a plan. Not only for higher education, whether that's an associate's, an industry certification, the military, our beautiful law enforcement sector, whatever it is, be clear, but also define the urban ecosystem elements that are required, right? How are you going to pay for yourself to live, etc. We provide this kind of curriculum, and we are in 118 South Florida public high schools, the majority of which are down here in Miami-Dade, 56. We have one of our beautiful mentors here tonight, a former prosecutor, and I could tell you, after talking to a few ladies here, I've got my eyes on the lady from ADL. Lonnie, we're bringing you in, and that beautiful lady from the police department. I don't know where you are, but we are very selective about the women we have come into the classroom, as well as the women that we have come in and speak to them. 90% of our young women are young women of color. 40% are first-generation high school graduates. And the rest we talked about. Deep and abiding commitment, great. Next slide. Here are our metrics. There are nearly 600 mentors. We also operate in Philadelphia and Metro Detroit. We have served and mentored close to 16,000 young women as of today. We also awarded $6.4 million in college scholarships. Our graduation rate in an at-risk population is 97%. Let me tell you where Abby is today. Abby is married. Abby got an $11,000 nursing scholarship and became an RPN. She has 2 beautiful children, and guess what? She's a mentor for Women of Tomorrow, and she mentors back at the high school that she graduated from with honors by the time she was a senior, and her co-mentor is a judge. So check it out, right? Thank you for your time.
Check Abby out. Yes.
Thank you, Colleen. Next we have